Hello, hello, and welcome back. I'm Claire. This is Purple Poppy. We are on December and today is day 12 and it's the kintsugi houses. Now, I'll be honest, I had no idea what kintsugi was. I had to get online and find out. But having done so, it's something that I really like the idea of. They seem to, it's a Japanese thing where they embrace damage basically, and rather than hiding a repair, it's often done on things like crockery, rather than hiding the repair, they enhance it with gold or silver or platinum or something like that. So, this is going to be my version of a kintsugi house. So I'm starting with a piece of A4 craft card, which I'm going to cut in half, or very roughly in half, because obviously my book won't take A4. I'm going to cut that down there, get rid of those, and this is the piece that we're going to be working on. Okay, but I've also got my die cut machine on my desk, because one of the things that I want to do is that I want to cut some windows for my house, and I've got this window die, so I'm thinking I'll do these first because I really want to get this off my desk, so that we've got more, you know, playing space, as it were. I've got another piece of that grey, which is annoying. Oh, I'm not going to see much of that though, are we? I just was drawn to that because of the gold. Well, I think if I haven't got enough of that grey, shall we use some cream? Yeah, let's use some cream, because that grey sadly is not big enough, because I really want 3 windows. So I need to trim this down. Sorry, a bit all over the place, and I so I'm going to trim that down, get rid of the spare piece for later. Bring this in, pop the mucky one on the bottom, put my card in and pop there. So I want 3 windows. So how are you all? What have you been up to? I can't believe how I'm ticking the days off on my to-do list, and I'm actually managing to get done what I need to do. I was convinced with the amount of stuff that I'd set myself to do that I was going to fall drastically behind and have to even cut things out, but somehow I've got through it, which is awesome. So there's the second one, and then we'll just do our third one on the end there, and then I can get this big chunky thing off my desk. Okay, so let's move that then out of the way like that. Okay, so move that, we're finished with that. We can punch out these actual windows like that. Get rid of that. There's my windows. And I want 2 downstairs and 1 upstairs. So I want it roughly like that. I want to cut a bit of a triangle so that we've got a roof. So just do the one freestyle and then a little notch there and bring that up to meet that line there. Again, if it's, you know, you're more inclined, you can obviously measure it all. Whoops, I can't, cut my fingernails off and now I can't deal with anything. It's crazy. So we take the knife back. We're going to take that piece off just to give us the very basic house shape. Like that. Okay, basic house shape. Perfect. I'm going to get up my messy mat because I want to use this brick stencil that I've got here and create some brickwork. Seriously, look, I'm all fingers and thumbs. I can't even say the word. Goodness me, Claire. What a mess to be in. Right, so I've got two different brown inks. One that works well and one that only half works. I don't seem to have an ink brush. It's vanished. So we're going to have to use this one. Right, so I'm going to do some bricks on this bottom corner like this. Just to sort of highlight the fact that it is definitely a building. Okay. I'm going to come down from that roof line there and add some more. There. Okay. Turn it over. Line it up. And then do the other side. And again, I'm going to line it up and come over this side. Okay, and then if you line it up again, you can get all of it filled in so that you've got your brick pattern. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we've got our bricks. We've obviously got a bit of a diamond pattern. That doesn't bother me too much. Now, we've got one window going up into the loft area. We've got 2 windows at the bottom because our door's on that side, or that's what I'm saying anyway. So I think we want to come up, brick and a bit, and across, and that one can go up a little tiny bit more, like that. Okay, now I want some fabric or some patterned paper for some curtains. Probably going to be easier with some patterned paper, I think, than fabric. So I'm just rummaging in my drawer to find some paper. Now obviously we don't want that, do we, because that's Christmas. Are they all Christmas in here? Surely not. Yeah, they sort of are actually, because that's what we've all been working on. So what have I got in my jelly print bag here? So, well, that would work, wouldn't it? We could have some green. Oh, maybe some blue. And then we're going to want another colour because they're 3 different rooms, aren't they? So maybe we could use that one for one of the others. So I'm now going to move this up here. We are going to stick our windows. Oh, this is nice. That's a good curtain, isn't it? We'll use some of this as well. So let me just check, turn it over. Let's glue this onto here, like so. Get rid of that excess glue. Take my scissors and just trim behind there, like that. So that's window number 1. I'm going to use the blue for the other downstairs, so then this green is going up in the loft room. Like that. And again, I'm going to trim round and under. And just making sure that I cut, you know, behind the die so that we haven't got any overhanging pieces, which I'm not doing a very good job of at the moment, am I? So not much to tell you really. Oh, it was my visit to my mum yesterday, and as you know, she usually gets me some great charity shop hauls, and yesterday she presented me with a huge bag of vintage postcards, which was super exciting. Some of them are without stamps, some of them are as they were printed and like not being used, but a lot of them have been written on and have stamps. Oh my goodness, why can't I get rid of that? There you go. So that's super exciting. So there's window in the loft, and then I'm going to use this blue one for downstairs. So we've got different curtains in each room, which I think makes, you know, for a little bit of reality. Is it not? I don't generally have the same window dressing in every room. So this is obviously just making a basic house, isn't it? And the kintsugi part of it is going to be creating cracks that have been, you know, filled with gold. Right, let's get rid of this because this has got glue all over it and it's going to cause me no end of problems. Right, there's a couple of pieces of paper that I've missed. There's a little bit down there. And there's a bit here. Right, so there's my 3 windows. Brilliant, happy with that. Now we need some cracks. Now I did think that I could obviously tear, because one of the things that I do know about cracks in buildings, because of who I live with, is that they generally come from connecting points. So, you know, they would come from the corners of the windows or whatever. So I could set about making cracks that come down here by perhaps tearing, but I think what's going to be better is to use this stamp. Now this stamp, look, definitely looks like cracks and damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this onto a block like so, and I've got this. Now this is actually pearlescent olive, but to me it looks a bit goldy. Look, it doesn't on there, but it does when it stamps out. So I'm going to use this to create my golden cracks. Need a missing that again. I don't want that all over my desk. So I'm just trying to think. We're going to go like that. Oh yes, look at that. That works, doesn't it? And actually on that brown it does now look more green, which is annoying because I have got a gold ink, but I can't really change it now, so we're going to have to stick with this. And then this one I'm going to put there. So when you look at it, you can see, you have got these crack lines. Yeah, I could maybe put a bit more up there. There we go. So we've got our crack lines, and now we can put on our windows. I think I want to use liquid glue for these windows. So this one is going to go on that second row there. And then this one is going to go on the other side. Like so. And then this is my loft window. Now traditionally these windows in the loft would obviously be much smaller than the downstairs windows, but hey ho, artistic license and all that. And that one is going to sit on there like that. So there is my kintsugi. Oh, and Boo's joined the crowd as always. There's a dog hair there. Love it. Do you know what? I'm wondering if I can cheat and I wonder if I can. Oh yes, look, now we've got the crack on our window as well. That makes me happy. I've got ink all over my fingers, of course. Now, how do we feel about that? We love it. We love it lots. Now, I need to think about putting this in my book. Now, am I going to stick this to a page like we usually do, or have I made it too big? I have made it a bit too big. Are we happy with it hanging over? Yeah, I don't see why not, do you? So let's give it a glue, and we can put this in the middle. So there we go. And obviously when we flip it over, it is overhanging, but I'm not bothered about that, really. I'm happy with that. I love my house with its different window dressings. So as always, all that remains is to say thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found some fun and inspiration in my Kizingyu house. Stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow. Ta-ta for now.